Welcome to TripYoga's festive flow season. This is a little sequence which is based on New Year's intentions, but to give it kind of more of a yogic perspective, it's based on Sankalpa or heartfelt intentions. So come to a comfortable seat. Have Yusi helping me here. And so come to a comfortable seat and just rest your open palms over your chest so that you can feel your heart beating. Rest the eyes closed and turn the awareness in. Step into the pulse, the rhythm of the heart. And imagine that you were standing right there at the center. And take a moment to ask your heart, what's really important to me? Underneath all the layers of stuff that are going on, what is it that moves me as a human being? What is the world that I wish to create? And it may float up in the form of a word or a sentence. Maybe it's more resonant for you to have a visualization, a feeling. In whatever way it comes, it's correct. As long as it's from that kind of intuitive, heartfelt place. Yeah, so not the sort of logical thinking mind. That deep layer of intuition. This is a Sankalpa. A kalpa is a vow. San means of the highest truth. So a vow of the highest truth, something which is really sort of deeply at the very fibre of your being. And then once you have the essence of that, take a little moment to bow your head towards that. There's a spark of inspiration. And you can almost replace it with the visualization of just a small kind of glowing orb of light. And every time you breathe in, it just gets a little bit lighter. Every time you breathe in and draw your consciousness into that place in the heart, the light gets a little bit brighter, clearer. And then blink the eyes open. And release your hands. Take your right ankle and bring it down the side of the body. Nice. Place your left hand behind you to the diagonal. Right arm is free, and you're just going to sweep that right arm across in front of you. Very nice. Start pushing into your left hand, and then lift the hips up as you draw the arm up towards the sky. Yeah, nice. Good. Bring the hips and the arm all the way back down. Let's sweep across the front. And again, repeat. Push into that back hand, lift the hips all the way up. Lovely. And then exhale. Loop all the way back down. Nice. A couple of times, just repeating that loop. Sweeping across. Lifting up, and then coming all the way back down. Beautiful. Nice. Continue one more time. Good. Pressing down to float up. Nice. And then bringing the hips down. Good. Now turn yourself into a twist. So you're turning towards that left side. Let your right hip draw up off the ground. So you're not trying to anchor there. You're just letting it turn as you spiral. Nice. You're really welcome to stay here. Or if you want to go a little bit further into the twist, take your hands out onto that back diagonal. Out onto that back diagonal. Yeah, good. You can lower onto your forearms if you're comfortable, as you see us. But equally, you could stay in that upright position, would also be cool. Couple more breaths. Bring your right knee up in front of you. Change the cross of the legs, left ankle down the side of the body. And we go back into that flow. So right hand just behind you on the diagonal. Left arm is free. You're going to sweep across the front of the mat. Press into your right hand and then lift the hips all the way up. Nice. Good. Nice. And then just repeat that maybe 4 times. You can really go as slow as you like. The beauty of the sequence is that when you watch the collaboration between the movement and the breath, it always seems to just kind of magically sync up into a really nice collaborative place. Yeah. Good. Last one. And turn it into a spinal twist. So you're turning, you let your left hip raise. There's no kind of conflict in the lower back on the SI joints. You can stay there, or you can bring your fingertips towards me. Feels good to lower onto your forearms, then go for it. So you're creating like a nice big kind of open diagonal from your back knee all the way up the spine, past the heart, to the crown of the head and vice versa. So even though it's kind of spiraled, it should feel nice and clear and open, almost as if you could breathe along that line. And then press into your fingertips, bring yourself all the way back up, and then scoop that left knee up in front of you. Cool. You're going to rock your weight forwards and come onto the mat in all fours. Ready to tuck your toes underneath and take your hips up and back into downwards facing dog. Yeah, nice. And it's only your first downwards facing dog, so you may want to step from leg to leg. Yeah, you may want to take a variation of your choice, maybe lifting the heels up, softening the knees. Whatever feels good. If you're newer to downwards facing dog, it's a posture that can feel kind of strong in the beginning. So my best suggestion would be to perhaps do it for 3 breaths and then take a little break and then go back to it. Nice. Spread your palms nice and wide. Out, really rotating the top bones in your arms, so your triceps really wrap around the outer edges of your arms, and then draw the ribs in towards the spine. Very nice. So you can feel Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor slightly lifting, and Uddiyana Bandha, the abdominal wall, lightly drawing in towards the spine. Good. One more nice, clear, conscious breath. And then draw yourself forwards to plank. Good. From here you have the choice to lower your knees if you would like to, or you can keep them lifted depending on where you're at with your practice. You're going to lower towards the mat, breathe out. Release the toes behind you and move through to the back bend of your choice. So you could go low to cobra, Yusi's choosing to go to up dog, but absolutely fine to stay low to the mat if the spine is a little bit delicate. From here, exhale, fold all the way back, downwards facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Nice, and then sweep the right leg up and away behind you into 3-legged dog. Great. Take your right knee to the outside of your right arm, really as high as you can towards the shoulder. Inhale, take the right leg all the way up, long and away again. Exhale, bring the right knee in towards your nose, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Inhale, take the right leg all the way back, long and away again. Exhale, bring your right knee underneath you towards your left side, so you're spinning underneath the body. Good, take the leg all the way up, long and away. Nice. Now step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Good, so ideally your right foot's really right up against the edge of your mat now. So your right femur, the top bone in your leg, is outwardly rotating at the hip. Just take a moment here in this slight variation of a lunge to broaden the collarbones. Yusi's got it nicely. Yeah. Good. Keep some activity in the back leg. Very nice. Good. And then bring your back knee down onto the ground. Release your back toes and spin this back shin in behind you. Perfect. Your hands are going to go on safari now. You're going to walk them across the front of the mat, and you just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, until your left hand is behind you, at which point it'll probably feel quite nice to extend your right leg, and then you spin the right side of the chest up and open. Gorgeous. Nice. Now the breath. And then exhale, melt that right side back down. Walk the hands back towards your front foot as you slowly bend that front knee. Yeah, hands return, and then you unspin the back shin. Reach the right arm forwards ahead of you. Reach the right arm forwards ahead of you, and then spin that right side up and open into a twist. Perfect, Lucy. Very nice, nice. Cool, so you see she's reaching her hand back and away here. There's an option, and this isn't comfortable for everyone, so really just see how you go. You're going to do like a little tester. You just lift your back foot a couple of inches and you see if your knee is okay with that. If it's not, you put your foot straight back down, and this is a nice posture on its own. If you can easily catch hold of the ankle, go ahead. And because your foot is kind of wider out, you can allow your spine to almost kind of lay back into the heart space. So you can create a little bit of a back bend. Yeah, nice. And drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Beautiful. Nice. Good. And then release the hand from the ankle, put the foot back down, and bring your hands back down to the mat. Nice. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then we'll step back into a plank. Good. Chaturanga, elbows on wrists. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Nice. Externally rotate the shoulders. Exhale, fold back, downwards facing dog. And so we're back to the beginning of the sequence again. Good. As and when you're ready, no rush, take your left leg up and away behind you. Left leg lifts. Good. See this as more than anything about the breathing. Yeah, see it as a pranayama. Take your left knee to the outside of your left shoulder, breathe out. When you inhale, take the leg back. Exhale, left knee in towards your nose. Inhale, take the leg back. Exhale, draw the left knee in underneath you towards your right arm. Beautiful, and then take the leg all the way up and away. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Broaden the space across your shoulders. Calm the breath here. Good. Keeping the back knee lifted, not sagging into the hips, drawing, nestling that left hip back, that's it, yeah. Nice. Next, this little dancing flow, put your back knee down onto the ground, release your back toes, tuck your back shin in, so you turn your back shin in underneath you. A double mat's kind of nice for that. And then safari your hands back towards, or the back of your mat towards, you see you're going towards me. So your right hand comes all the way over here. That's it. And then you spin the left side of the chest all the way up and open. Spin the left side of the chest all the way up and open. Cool. And you can extend that left leg even. Very nice. One more breath. And then bring that top side all the way back down. Walk your hands back towards your front foot. Unspin the back shin. Reach the left arm forwards, and then spin the left side of the chest up and open towards the sky. Left side of the chest up and open. Good. Arc that left arm back. Great. And then you can stay there. Or you can bend the back knee and hook the hand onto the ankle. Really entirely optional now. Good. I always think this is kind of nice if you just lay back a little bit into the heart space. So it's very much a sequence which creates kind of movement around the chest, the arms, the shoulders. release the clasp. Put the foot back down, bring the hand back down. Nice. Tuck the back toes underneath, lift the back knee, and step back to plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend, of your choice. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Good, this is the last downwards facing dog. Again, you can add variations as you like. And in this final downwards facing dog, just drop your awareness back into the center of your heart. Use that visualization that every time you breathe in, your little glowing orb of light gets a little bit brighter. It begins to spill and radiate this warm golden light, not only in and around the heart, but around the entirety of the chest, lungs, ribs. And then bring your knees down onto the ground. Release your toes behind you and rest a moment in child's pose. Have a sense of the back, space of the heart. Have a sense of the front of the heart. What about the sides? Above and below. The entirety of the heart space, anahata. Warm, aglow, and absolutely full of the essence of your intention, whatever that is for you, completely private, completely personal. Radiant. Just nurturing it with your awareness. Roll yourself all the way up to sit. Great. So to finish up, we're just going to come into a passive back bend. So I'm going to roll up the back of Lucy's mat. You want to roll it like up to about a third. And you can vary that depending on how your spine is built. See what feels nice. Come to sit back on the mat. Use your forearms to lower yourself back. And place the rolled up bit roughly behind your heart, thereabouts. Good. So it's resting behind the thoracic spine, the mid-spine. Yeah. Feels good? Mm-hmm. And then you arrange your arms as you like. You could have them up overhead, out wide, down by your side, whatever feels good. And then you choose what you'd like to do with your legs. You could keep the knees bent, you could have your legs extended, but equally Supta Baddha, the feet together, knees apart, lovely. Yeah, you need to be really comfortable so that you can really soften and literally go completely passive and melt. And close the eyes. With an awareness of your intention. Stay here really as long as you like. But when you're done, slide your arms down, help your legs up towards each other. Yes, and then roll over onto your side so that you can press your way back up to sit. Yes. And as you sit, bring your hands together in front of your heart, lightly rest your thumbs to your chest. Bow the head to that inner wisdom, that spark of inspiration, ready to share. Smile if you would like. And then open the eyes. And lift the focus. Namaste. Thank you.